Hi guys, Romans here and welcome to another music review. I review every album from a viewpoint of a musician, as I am a singer, songwriter and a bass player for my own group Jakobe, and approximately 3.5 years ago we released our debut album called Pursuits in Life. What makes it unique is that it's a heavy prog rock without guitars. Instead you have drums, bass, saxophone and keyboards. You can check out all of our music videos on my YouTube channel. And in the description of all these videos you will find all the information about where is the record available. It's available on all digital platforms like Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, iTunes, Amazon, Bandcamp, but also in this digipack version of a CD with a very beautifully illustrated 20 pages long booklet. So in case you want one, all you need to do is contact me via email, on Facebook or on Instagram, or you can get one through Bandcamp as well. And today I'm going to review the latest album from Tremonti, Marching in Time.
Music review. Music review.
Okay, first of all, I know that I'm kind of late to this review because the album came out at the end of September, so that's like 2.5 months late. But if you watch my videos, you know that I was very busy with my second album. And I've been just working on it constantly the whole year, but the album is finished finally, so now I have time to get back to certain records I didn't have time to review. And actually I've heard this album 17 times since it came out. I was kind of listening to it on and off. And well, I think that Tremonti doesn't need any introduction. Everybody knows him either from Creed or Alter Bridge, but his solo album has been really very good. And even though, as I said in my previous review, my feelings about his first 3 solo albums were kind of a mixed, I do want to revisit them, however, because it's been many years since I listened to them. But A Dying Machine was one of the best albums for 2018. I bought the album as a digipack version, and it's just one of the best albums in the genre. It was so good, like every song was perfect. It was absolutely fantastic. So with that being said, I was really looking forward to this album. Let's dive right into the review. The album has a heavy opener, A World Away, and this is a typical Tremonti. It's fast, aggressive, serious, but melodic.
I've never felt an ounce of love. It's not my home and it never was.
The second track, Now and Forever, makes me think that he just doesn't really run out of good riffs, does he? It's Not For You is a mid-tempo track with a symphonic vibe. I think that the strings would fit this track a lot, but the guitars do a great job of sort of replacing them. Not really sounding like strings, but giving you that feel. Also, an interesting thing about his first 3 tracks is that he has a guitar solo always towards the end of the song, which is not that typical. Thrown Further is another heavy banger with a fantastic chorus. Let That Be Us is an alternative metal at its best. The chorus is again amazing, and how do you pick a single when you have so many tracks that could be the one? We always get a pop rock / ballad of sorts kind of track on all of his records, and The Last One of Us is no exception.
You're the last one of us, don't have the answer.
It's a solid track, but I think he wrote better in past. Just think about New Way Out from his debut album, or my personal favorite, The First and the Last from Dying Machine. That song was beautiful. In One Piece is another adrenaline ride with a not so obvious chorus.
You're never getting out of here in one piece. You'll always be scared, alone on your knees. You could never be loved
And a mid-tempo Under the Sun has also slightly less obvious melody.
until you love me. Break my body and soul till you leave me. Leave me weak and cold, could you promise?
And these are the tracks along with Marching in Time, the title track, which you will probably appreciate more upon multiple listenings. Not Afraid to Lose is another pop rock song with a very hopeful atmosphere.
If you were to hide, you know I'd love to find you. And I know if I got it right.
Towards the end of the track, the song does change its tone. I think he goes from major to minor, and this is something typical for Alter Bridge as well. If you think about the tracks like Wonderful Life or Ghosts of Days Gone By. I love the tension in the track Bleak, but other than that, it's more or less what we could hear on the album already.
Sliding backward once again. Resort to violence. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Would You Kill is a thrashy trock. Would You Kill is a thrashy song.
Why does it go nowhere? Time and time again, another year. Why do we take the fall? Why don't we just...
Sometimes he might experiment a little bit more because like almost every song is the same in a way that you've got like a heavy riff, heavy verse, no bridge or some more laid back, relaxing bridge, and then melodic chorus. And I wouldn't mind if he had like a really heavy chorus, at least in one or two tracks, where it would be just chanting or, you know, like Metallica, like really heavy, thrashy, where he wouldn't really attempt for another single, because there are so many already, so he could really, you know, go for that at least once in a while. The final track, Marching in Time, is 7.5 minutes long song. It's slightly more proggier, and it actually reminds me of, for example, Blackbird from Alter Bridge. Well, I will kind of repeat myself after I think what I said with the Dying Machine review. Mark Tremonti is a brilliant, brilliant songwriter. He's a fantastic guitar player and one hell of a singer. I mean, he's got distinguishable voice. You can immediately say it's him. And he just sounds great. His voice is so good. And quite honestly, he's still the undisputed king in alternative rock and alternative metal. Like, this genre is one of the most repetitive genres, and you know, if you listen to some genre a lot, it will happen with every one of them. But he just keeps delivering fantastic records. He's one of the reasons why I'm excited to live right now, because he kind of shows you that you can still do a lot within a predictable genre. And even though I think A Dying Machine is still his best record, Marching in Time comes second, in my opinion. It's still fantastic record, really, from start to finish. Check it out, man. Check it out. Did you like this review? If you did, and if you like the reviews I'm making, consider supporting me by purchasing my debut album Perceived in Life, because I include audio samples in my reviews and thus making them the most informative and entertaining to watch. I usually run a risk of getting a copyright claim, meaning that I won't be able to monetize my videos, and whatever money a video earns goes to the author of the audio samples, and I have no problems with that. These artists, they deserve all the support and all the money they can get, but these videos are extremely time consuming for me, and basically the best and the only way how you can support me is by buying my debut album. The second album will be released sometime next year, and if you like Mark Tremonti, if you like well-written and catchy music, I think you're gonna dig both of these records. Have you heard this album already? If you have, you can let me know in the comment section below whether you agreed or disagreed with me. If you are a Tremonti fan, you can let me know how well do you think Marching in Time compares to his previous albums, maybe which one is your favorite one, maybe you can even compare it to Alter Bridge or Creed. You can follow me on Facebook or on Instagram, you can find links to both in the description of this video below. Also, if you like this review, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. You can check out my own original music, my live performances, my very popular Worst to Best series, and quite a lot of other videos and series as well. Thanks a lot for watching.